welcome back. Today's video is going to be an Ulta haul. This is going to be the like drugstore side of like Ulta. I'm going to be doing a like higher end side of Ulta, probably with a Sephora haul, or I might do the Ulta Sephora haul separately. I'm not sure yet, but there's a couple other things that I'm getting very soon. I'm going to be ordering them. So I didn't want to really wait because I do have like quite a bit of stuff. Like this bag is full of like the drugstore end of stuff. So I kind of wanted to just go ahead and do that because I was going to be getting more higher end stuff too. So I figured I would just do two separate Ulta hauls. I don't know why, just because. So if you are thinking there's going to be some high end in here, there's just all part of the drugstore side of Ulta. So if you want to go ahead and keep watching this, then just if you want to see what I got, and then please just keep on watching. I'll go ahead and put these just because it's right on top. This has got some other stuff in it because this is what I got for like my freelance kit. These are the Ulta 8 Beauty Wedges for applying and blending makeup. It's just these right here. I already went ahead and took some out just so I can fit these Q-tips in here. But I wanted to go ahead and put these in the same little pack, so I took half of them out and put the Q-tips in here. But it's just these little itty bitty, like, there you go. I think you can see that. These little triangle sponges. So yeah, I just threw that right there. That way it'd be easy to put in my kit. That way it's both sanitary, and that way I don't have to carry like two separate things. And I thought it was great for this little itty bitty little plastic baggie that it came in. And I did get a couple like beauty sponges because I've never really been the kind to use sponges like on my face. I always just stick with brushes, but I didn't want to go out and buy the beauty blender if I didn't really like the way that the sponges applied my makeup. So I went ahead and got some cheaper alternatives to it, and this one is the Real Techniques 2 Miracle Complexion Sponges. So it comes in this kind of little one right here. They do have it with one, but I figured if I like it, why not have two? That way I can do one for me, and then I can have one for my clients. So I do have one of them in my kit and one in my little thing on my desk, vanity, whatever. So there's comes in a little double pack like this. I find it cheaper to get both of them with the two because I think it's like $6 or $7 for one, and I think I paid $10 for two. So it's cheaper just to get both of them. If you know that you like sponges, or to test them out, it's still cheaper for two of them than it is for the beauty blender. But this is what it looks like. I just keep them in this little baggie right here, both of them. Not both of them, but two separate ones. They're just orange. It just looks like this. It has a flat right here, which I don't really like it. So, I mean, I don't really like this part of it, but it just comes to a point. But I do like the way sponges work, so I think that I will get the beauty blender. Yeah. The next thing I got was the Ulta brand of this too. Like I said, I have one of these. They're just like the little itty sponges, just like those. You'll find them like the little Ulta section with like those sponges and all like the little applicator type tools. It's orange as well, but I like the shape of this one because it kind of just goes in, but it comes to a point like this one. And when you put this one up, this is still kind of a little bit damp, but you put water on them and they grow a little bit bigger. So this is smaller than it should be. See, this one is completely dirty. This one's mine. This one's for my clients. This one's still a little bit damp, but this is what they normally look like, and this is somewhat still damp. So when it's a little bit, got more water in it, it's a little bit bigger. But I love this, and it does grow a little bit to a good size where I will, if I want to, put my foundation on with it. Just because it's not too small, because it's basically almost the same size as this one right here. But I just love that this one, because the point fits right there in for your concealer and around your nose. But then this part right here does like your forehead and like your cheeks and stuff like that if you want to put the concealer on. But it also fits very well if you want to do the rest of your face with it. But that one right there, the weirded one sponge, does come with two as well. So I think that it's a great deal when you get two of them. That way you can test them out, and if you do like them, you already have a second one. Especially if you are a makeup artist and you want two, something one for you and one for your client. That's perfect right there. Then I got another eyeliner. I need to restock. I have one of these in my kit as well, but I needed one for myself because I ran completely out. This is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. This is the twistable eyeliner. It just looks like this right here. It's just, you know, one of those regular pencil liners for your tight line. It's just in the color Black Onyx. And if you do want to sponge it, which I don't recommend because you can't really clean it that well for each client, it does come with a little sponge thing right there. But it's just a good tight line liner. Very inexpensive, kinda. Next thing I got was some eyelash glue. I've been trying this out for clients. I haven't tried it out on myself, but I kind of broke the box. But I'll try. This is what it did look like. It's the Duo dark tone one. This is the one that's an actual, it's just the orange box of them. It's the one that looks like this. It's not that little squeezy tube. It's the little brush like this, which I prefer these over the squeezy tubes just because I have a little bit more control over them. And personally, I don't know how I feel about this glue. I would much rather just use my Revlon Precision dark one that's like this, which I find it like on Walmart, like online at Walmart, but they're sold out, and they're also sold out of the clear one, and they're also like, the price is like basically doubled on Amazon, and I'm sorry, but I'm not about to pay double the price for an eyelash glue when I'll just wait for it to come back in stock at Walmart. But I think I'm just going to go ahead when it does come back in stock and get a couple of those, you know, for me and for my clients, because this is, you know, it's okay, but it's not the best. And I did get a mascara, that way I can put, this is for in my kit. I just put it right back in the packaging, I've already used it. And this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. This one is in 800 Berry Black. These are great, especially for like your kit, that way you don't, because you don't want to use the mascara wand like this and dip it back and forth for your clients. It's not sanitary at all. So you want to use the disposable ones, but I find it great to get the mascaras like this that actually have a twist top right here, so you don't have to worry about putting the mascara in here and, you know, worry about it drying out faster or getting all like a lot of product on this. If it has this right here, then it keeps it in there. All you have to do is just twist it open, put your disposable one in there for each one use, and then close it right back. It's great. And I did get another mascara. This one's for me. Personally, this one is really good. I was just like, nah. But I really, really like this one, and that reminds me, I really, really like this other one too. This one right here is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. Absolutely love it, but that's not part of the haul. This one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. It's in 335 Carbon Black. I actually really, really like this mascara. It's like more on the it's more on the wetter formula side, but personally I'm really starting to like it. But if you want something that's not as wet but still kind of basically good, get the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. It's still on the wet side of the formula, but really, really good mascaras for your kit if you want like drugstore versions. But I got that mascara right there for me. Then I got a couple of lashes. This one right here is the Ardell Soft Touch. This is the 162. They're kind of like the wispy ones, but they're more of like the tapered ends version of them. So it does go like, it all is kind of long, but it does get longer on the end. I really like these for like certain types of looks. When you want like a little bit more, like with these, this will look good with like this kind of like smoky look. But I like the way that the wispies look with these types of looks too. But if you want more flirty, feminine, then go with wispies. And if you want something a little bit more, then go with tapered, structured ones. So I kind of really like these. I think I've wore these twice. Also with this makeup look, I do have a tutorial. I don't know if it'll be up before or after this. So if you see me in all of the same outfit and everything, that's why. There is a look. This is like a wearable smoky look. So if you don't catch it, I'll have it linked down below whenever I do upload it. So it'll either be before or after this. I'm not really sure. It'll probably be after this because I've already done like a bunch of makeup tutorials and I'll probably wait. So it'll probably be after, but I'll link it down below whenever I do put it up. And I got these Ardell Double Ups. I've seen pictures of these on like their Instagram, and I couldn't ever find them. And like the only places like I had seen them was like over in like the UK or Europe or something and whatever over there, overseas. couldn't really find any in the States, so I think I just mentioned they're the double wispies. But then I finally saw them online at Ulta, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta pick them up. I love them because they're just the regular like Glamour wispies, just doubled. Personally, I like the regular wispies better, but for like an extra bang, these are great. So if you always loved the wispies but wanted a little extra, definitely get these. And then I got two of the same ones. I guess they started coming out with like different, like within the brands they have lines, like they have the Glamour, they have Double Up, they have Natural. But these are wispies, but they are the Studio Effects line. And they're basically the same as the wispies, except for like toward your actual lash, like the actual band of it, it's a little bit darker, a little bit thicker, just a little bit darker. So I think that it's the wispies just a little bit more drama toward the lash line, I guess. So I picked up two of those. I've been wearing these like crazy too. And then I got this for my clients, and for me, I'll keep this in my kit, but if I want it, I'll take it out just because I actually should get two of these, one for my kit and one for me, but I just go back and forth with it. If I do need it, then I'll take it out of my kit. But I got this especially, you know, well, I mean, it says it all. It's the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. It's the white one. That way, if the foundation is too dark, you just mix this in with it, and it makes it lighter. Genius. I mean, completely genius. So it's just a very, you know, white, creamy consistency. Like this white right here is the color that it is. Like it is very pigmented white. It's not sheer at all. It's very pigmented. So start with a little, and if it ends up not being light enough, just mix in more. But I thought this was like a great idea. Once I saw this, it was out of stock in online. I went to my local Ulta. The only Ulta actually is the closest to me, where they put one into the next town over. Well, technically next 2 towns over, because the closest Ulta besides that, when they did put it in, was like almost 2 hours away at the mall. So I went to my Ulta and they didn't have it at all, like any of them. I guess just because they hadn't stocked them in stores yet, but then they finally came back in stock online and I ordered it. So, genius idea actually, so I need to pick up another one of these. But that was everything that I got drugstore wise, so I will probably, I don't know if it'll be up like completely this month, like the end of it, it might be, but a few weeks from now you will see the other Ulta haul. It'll either be, you know, by itself, I'll put like in the title or something, it'll be like Ulta and Sephora haul, or it'll be like Ulta high-end haul, because this one's gonna be like the Ulta drugstore haul. So I don't know, it'll either be by itself or it'll be with both of them. But either way, there will be another Ulta haul and there will be another Ulta haul and there will be a Sephora haul. It'll just either be together or 2 separate videos, which I'll probably put it separate because there's a few things I'm wanting from Sephora and a couple other things I'm getting from Ulta. Also, down below, let me know, because I'm looking for a, like, foundation, because the foundations I have that are just not working with my skin anymore. I don't know what it is. My skin's been acting up, and it's just, So, either from Ulta or Sephora, but I've tried a lot of them from Ulta, so probably from Sephora. There's actually a few I have in mind. Like, I'm probably going to be getting the Josie Maran. Something that, like the Argan Oil Foundation. I don't know if it's new or not. Probably try it because I saw Jaclyn Hill and she's got dry skin. I have extremely dry skin, so if you have really dry skin and there's a foundation that works great for you that doesn't make you dry out more or like go to like your dry patches or anything like that, let me know down below. I'm wanting to try that Argan one, and there's also the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk one, and there's also a NARS Luminous one. So I don't know if I'll get all 3 of them or not, but I'm leaning toward the Josie one probably a little bit more, but I'm wanting to try that Giorgio Armani one. But if there is any foundations, just let me know down below, because I've been looking for another one and can't really find one that works for me right now. But stay tuned for the next hauls and my next videos. Let me know down below what other videos that you'd like for me to do. And also, if there's any products out that are new right now that you'd like for me to do a review on or anything like that, let me know down below and I'll get that for you. Or try to get it for you if it's something that I'm really, really looking at. Because there's a lot of stuff that I actually want to get. So let me know down below for some products that you'd like to see. Or the videos that you'd like to see next. And also, this video tutorial will be up, like I said. But if there's any other makeup tutorials that you'd like for me to do, like any colors you want me to incorporate, or more natural, more smoky, something, just let me know any types of videos at all that you want to see down below. But I feel like I've been rambling for like ever. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.